too much partying for this white girl.
You.
This lady over here cussed me out for no reason.
I'm sorry. I just reported you to 911.
Call 911, please.
I'm gonna get these bras out of the way. I am sorry. I am sorry, alright? I am so sorry. Hey,
Dude.
girls, come here. Come on. Move, please, now.
I'm taking this. No, what do you mean? I'm not gonna let this little
Stella, Jesus.
Asian American now.
No, this is...
What the? I don't like this girl at all, and she is very lucky that she had somebody there who was like trying to diffuse the situation and just get her out of that, because that is such embarrassing behavior. It could have been worse, you know what I mean? She's very lucky that somebody was there who seemed a little bit more sober, who was like ready to just take the reins in the situation and keep things moving. Dang, everyone needs a friend like that. But also, people just need to not act like she's acting. As a dentist, I have to say I'm proud. As a seatmate, I have to say I'm less than thrilled. That's actually really, really funny. I can understand why. I really respect your oral hygiene, but I don't want to be part of it.
Part two.
No, leave her to she's not supposed to be here. No, go mind your own fucking business. Fine.
Let's go.
Fine, okay.
If you have a problem, go
Yeah, walk away.
You're not supposed to be here.
Everyone else
You have a problem? You go find somebody who works in the park.
I don't have a problem. I'm loving it.
That's fine. She's not supposed to be here.
All right,
Let her
so
go. Let her go.
out.
She's supposed to be here.
Where is that?
Anywhere but here. This is a quiet zone.
Where is that?
Imagine being this upset about literally anything, especially when it's just like somebody's just trying to pass along some good vibes. They're playing music, it's a beautiful day, everybody's walking through the park, and you have the audacity to be this angry? Sir, you need to find a hobby, really is what that is.
Ma'am, you need to move. Ma'am, you need to move.
She hit me with her car. I'm waiting for the
No.
cops to come.
Ma'am,
I'm trying to get into a parking spot and you see what she's doing.
ma'am, is this really necessary?
I'll call them again, see where they at. Me with her
I can
car.
only do so much
She hit
asking
me.
her, but I'm not allowed to put hands on
Yeah,
customers.
you old.
Ma'am,
Yeah, she
ma'am,
tried
can you
to
please
with her
move?
car. I'll wait till the police tell me to move. But yeah, she literally.
This woman's
hit the car.
crazy.
There's cameras.
Okay, she has like the energy of like the chair girl, like the girl who threw that chair off her balcony in Toronto, if you guys know her. Or like, what's the other one? That Uber person who like spit on their Uber like last year or something. Like this really has that energy, you know? And the fact that she's like, no, I'll move when the cops tell me to move. Like, man, they got way better things to be doing, you know, than dealing with a parking spot outside of Victoria's Secret.
I don't think you guys understand the circumstances.
Stop doing this. This is a restaurant, okay? You're talking too much. I don't like it. This is Taiwan, okay? You want to speak Chinese. Understand? Is that crystal clear?
Wait, I told someone not.
I don't care. This is restaurant. You don't shoot me. You want to fight? Fight with me outside, okay?
I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight, man.
Go ahead.
I'm not
Come on.
fighting.
I mean, I think the first question I have is, if he doesn't want them to speak English, why is he speaking to them in English? Just seems counterproductive, no? That's my first question, but like, do people... I thought that this was just a thing that, you know, I was gonna say Americans, but like Canadians do it too. So North Americans will call it, I guess. I thought this was just a thing that North Americans did. I didn't know that this was like all around the world, maybe? I don't know, or maybe we just saw the one male Karen. You know, god damn it, they're everywhere. You can never get rid of the Karens, you can never get away from them. Karens are everywhere.
That I have a pin. I have a pin here. Where are you from? Where are you from? What country are you from?
Getting chased by some nutcase.
This is just a weird video from start to finish. It just had bad vibes all over it. At that point, like, I would probably just put down the phone and just like, you know, get out of the situation. And well, I guess you gotta like film it for proof and like whatever, but still, I would have walked a little faster probably, you know? Just get out of there.
There's not any airport in the United States that allows a car to park outside and come anywhere in the United States. You are not allowed to do that. Okay, so it's not just here, and I'm not just doing it. All right? I am following my job. Okay? So if you want me to write the ticket, you are doing this. Yeah, I think it's explaining to you.
The sign's literally right there.
No, you can't stay here for 30 seconds on the pet and go into the truck.
The excuse was that it wasn't that long. Like, if everybody at the airport was just like, well, I'm just gonna park here because I'll just be like 5 minutes, then everyone would be parked there and no one could get into the airport. Also, the fact that it's just literally right beside the sign is so ironic. I just think that's so hilarious. Like, and then she's mad? What is the man supposed to do? He's got a job too. Read the sign.
When you go to the Irvine Spectrum and this happens, move.
Put in my car. She won't move. This is public parking. Look at the Irvine Spectrum.
This is probably just like a mall.
Like, what is she doing?
They can't, like, this is so silly. They're like, nobody can move. I hate when people want to try and save sparking. I hate when people want to try and save parking spot with their bodies. Like, that's not how this works. You're not a car. Move. Gosh dang it. Oh, this video has gone viral recently. Guys, this is like the Kareniest Karen of all time.
Well, with that one, we could get you checked in. It came in as a king suite reservation, so it has a king bed and a sofa pull-out couch.
We expect this to do that. We need 2 kids and us. We can't all sleep in a king bed. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, you have a pull-out couch.
Take the room as it is, but you're on your own.
Yes.
What I can do to help you guys is get you guys checked into the room that has the king bed and the sofa pull-out couch. But apart from that, we don't have any other rooms to check you guys into.
I'm just stepping in. Like, you have a king bed and a pull-out, right?
Yeah.
You have 2 beds.
Yeah.
4 kids. 2 kids in this.
And it's none of your business either. What are you doing jumping into this?
Like, what are you doing jumping into this? I'm just like not letting you just verbally abuse somebody who's just doing their job. Also, I'm just pointing out that maybe you're missing something. So it seems like when his reservation came in, it was just the king, like just the king bed. But then they're like, oh, just the king bed. Well, we do have this other suite available that has a king bed and a pull-out couch, which is enough for everyone to sleep. You have 2 kids. Also, like, maybe this place has cots. I don't know. I came from a family of 5, like, for most of my life as I was growing up. So like, we always just used cots. You know what I mean? We had 2 beds and then somebody had to sleep on the cot. That was just how it went. If you're not willing to like be flexible at all, it's also like a hotel. What are they supposed to do? Bali, Instagram versus reality. I feel like everything looks just nice. I personally think that that looked like a really nice and lovely time, to be honest. I think it's all about your attitude. Also, like, of course, everything's gonna look like perfectly spectacular on like a brochure or like somebody's like travel Instagram pics because Photoshop exists. Make the clouds kind of disappear a little bit. Like, you can make the photo look better. You can edit people out if you want. Of course, they're gonna make it look absolutely immaculate, but it's Earth. It's a place where people live. The nerve of some people. This guy's just sleeping in the aisle with a little teddy bear. And they're just trying to serve their cokes to this empty flight. This is a very strange photo. This man apparently has so much on his plate that I no longer have room for mine. That's so funny. He's using her table tray and his table tray. Dang, the man's busy. But like, this looks like he's answering emails up here. But he's just watching, oh, you can't see it, one sec. But he's just watching a show over here.
What's up, Top 10 Central? We are back with another video for you guys. In today's Top 10, we are looking at entitled people who ruined their vacation, parts 2. So without further ado, let's jump right in. A family we used to be friends with decided to join without being invited or even asking us, then spent all day complaining about the hotel and how anyone would voluntarily go on a vacation like that. They proceeded to get into a huge fight and broke up in front of us. Kinda killed the mood at dinner. That's a big yikes. First of all, I know people impose on other people and like to insert themselves into other people's things, whether that's their plans, their conversations, and then they want to sit there and complain that things aren't to their liking. Like, you were not invited. Who asked you to come? So like, why are you complaining? Why are you even speaking on the plan that you inserted yourself into? I cannot stand people like that. It's like, you're supposed to be relaxing on a vacation. I don't know what's wrong with people. Starfall669 3 years ago said, I went on a snowboarding holiday, the first one paid by myself, and the first real vacation for 7 years. 7 years is a long time. I hope I don't ever get to that point where I can't vacation for over 7 years. The first day I was there, I got a text from my neighbor asking why all my furniture was outside. My landlord, who is also my father, waited until I was away to clear out my apartment. Whoa. I was planning to move out the next month, but came back to be practically homeless. My grandparents took me in. Jesus, there is a lot to unpack here. So like, this started off a little like, you know, it was good on you, you know, snowboarding holiday. First one he paid for by himself, which is amazing. Hats off to you. And the first real vacation he got for 7 years. So I'm pretty sure that felt really rewarding. Dad was the landlord. Like, you were waiting till your son left. You were just sitting on the moment, the opportunity to clear out his apartment. And you probably knew he was planning to move out the next month because that's your child, and your child probably told you. God bless his grandparents, because there's no way. And you know, unfortunately, some people do go through stuff like this and they don't have anybody to take them in or fall back on. So that's really irritating. The fact that you can do that to your own like blood is really, it just makes my blood boil, because I come from a family where it's like, you definitely at all times take care of your own, even if they haven't been the nicest to you or something, because that will come back around for you. Good karma always works in your favor, and stuff like this, like, I know karma hit this dude really hard, and honestly, rightfully deserved. A hotel in Osaka stole most of my clothes. Whoa. I'd complained, but they gave me 10,000 yen to make up for it, which was incredibly nice of them because my clothes did not cost anywhere near that much. Only problem was trying to find clothes that fit me in Japan because I am not Japan sized. I'm sorry, it's not funny, but Japan sized, that's a really good way of putting that you're not, you know, really, yeah, I got that. That's hilarious. Overall net win. I've heard stories about foreigners traveling to, I'm assuming this is Japan. I'm assuming, obviously it's Japan, Kayla. I've heard a lot of stories about foreigners traveling to different countries and having their goodies stolen, and I'm hearing that a lot of these foreigners, well, not foreigners, they'd be natives if they're from Japan, are selling these stuff and, you know, taking them in as like foreigner stuff, and they make a lot of money off of that. And I just think that's wild. But the fact that I guess they compensated for stealing their clothes with 10,000 yen, like, I don't know if this is necessarily a win. Like, I was gonna be like, a win's a win, but like, is this really a win because your clothes are stolen?
Ew, somebody's toes are just up on her seat. Ew, why do people like, listen, I get like taking your shoes off, whatever. I know some people really hate it, and I can understand why people hate it, but also I'm not the toe police. Like, I can't tell you when to not take your shoes off. If you want to take your shoes off on a flight and be comfortable, that is your prerogative. But please don't put them on my armrest. Ooh, ew, just messy, just diaper. Ew. Some people are so disrespectful. Stay at home if you're gonna be like this. Don't make it someone else's problem, you know what I mean? Everything was going well as usual until our flight got delayed by 2 hours, but it was okay. At least we were still going to Latvia, right? Apparently not. Snack because I haven't eaten since 1 p.m. Time, not 1937. Then we got called to our gate. Never seen a gate so packed, but it's fine. 20, finally boarding the plane, 2021. Okay, all right. 21, why is it taking so long to depart? 21:30, 22. Flight got canceled after they already boarded us on the plane and made us sit there for 2 hours, damn. Now we have to wait in this line to figure out what will happen next. Time, 23 o'clock. Listen, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a story because I'm in a storytelling mood today. A few years ago, my brother got married in Mexico. This almost exact same thing happened to me. I was flying with Sunwing. We get on the plane, we board. We're on the plane for hours. We're on the plane for so long. They're restarting the power, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, there was some issue where they had to get a new plane. Like, we just couldn't do that one. So we all have to now get off. And then because like the crew, I don't know, there's a bunch of rules for the crew, which makes sense. So they have to get a whole new crew in. So you have to wait for an entire new crew to come in. And then we have to wait till like we can go, obviously, because they can't just be like, yeah, whenever you're ready, just right down the runway. Like, those things are scheduled. So I just had to like wait around. Everyone on the plane had to just wait around. I feel so bad for the people with children because they wouldn't take the strollers from the bottom of the plane. They wouldn't bring them back up. So these people with like young children just had to like carry them around. And then everybody got a $15 voucher for lunch. That's what they did, was a $15 voucher. Like a bottle of water costs $15 at the airport. So like, that's fine for me, cause like whatever, a little bit extra that I have to pay to get some food or whatever is fine. But like, imagine an entire family, that really adds up for them. You know what I mean? I was just like thankful that I was meeting everyone there and was by myself. It was just me that I had to worry about. People had to worry about kids and a bunch of stuff. It was crazy. But anyway, we ended up getting to Mexico like, I don't know, probably 12 hours after we were supposed to. But I was just happy to be there. Yeah, sometimes things happen, you know what I mean? And I would rather have them be like 1,000,000% safe than like even risk one single thing. You know what I mean? So whatever. I'll wait 12 hours to make sure that my plane is safe to fly in, you know?
Just great. Sorry. No _ talent _ ass _ cloud 10 years ago. That's a hilarious name. Oh my god. Got pregnant in Southeast Asia by a Southeast Asian guy I'd known for a month, who it later came to light already had a Southeast Asian girlfriend. Whoa, hold on, wait. Got pregnant in Southeast Asia by a Southeast Asian guy I had known for a month, who it later came to light already had a Southeast Asian girlfriend who was already pregnant. There's more to it, but that's the gist of my nightmare. Yo, first of all, not her getting pregnant by in Southeast Asia by a Southeast Asian guy who she had known for a month. Can we put the emphasis on a month? You girl. I don't know if that was accidental, but that's insane. Went to Florida with my family. Disney has this thing where they take your bags to your room from the airport. My bag was taken. We did not stay with Disney. Apparently the guy doing it thought my tag looked like the ones they put on the Disney luggage. It didn't. Mine was orange. There's a yellow. I went without clothes for a day before knowing what happened to it. My sister refused to lend me any clothes even though I had nothing. True characters come out in certain situations. Oh, that's kind of sad. Like, I feel sad reading this because it's like, if this were me and my siblings, I hate putting myself in other people's situations all the time, but when you're filming videos like this and you're thinking like how it could be applied to yourself, like if this were me and my sister, obviously it's easier because I'm a girl. I don't know if this is, I actually don't know if this is, I feel like these are two sisters actually. I didn't even think about that.
Hi, namaste. I'm in Aruba with my son because we're working. Don't get excited. I'm working. I'm doing comedy shows here at the Marriott Hotels. But guess who totally bombed my vacation and showed up? My mother-in-law.
What? It was her, like, I'm in Aruba filming. Don't get excited. I'm working. Wait, is this a joke that I don't get? She said my mother-in-law is here. And the son's face, he's not having it. He's like, oh my god, why is she making me do this? That is so funny. Mr. Key Rose 3 years ago said, went to Vegas with my ex for my 21st birthday. She let a lot of people stay in our room without paying and without my permission. One of the people she cheated on me with in the past, hello? I 100% paid for the room. She spent the whole vacation treating me like you know what? This is where he went wrong. He went to Vegas with his ex for his 21st birthday. He should have stopped it right there. How can you be so entitled? And then spending the whole vacation that he paid for, that he allowed you to basically force your way in with all your friends and this guy that you cheated on her with to treat him like crap. Like, oh my god. The entitlement is real. I don't know how people deal with people like this because me personally, they wouldn't get this far. You show up on my trip with people who aren't invited and didn't pay, you're sleeping somewhere else, or you can book a flight back home because you're not staying in my room and I will damn sure make sure of that. Oh, honey, Penny? I'm not even gonna try and say that. Lisa said, dealing with toxic people 1 year ago. My ex-husband ruined our 25th wedding anniversary to California. He was miserable, mean, and rude towards everyone, including me. Our trip was supposed to be us traveling up Highway 1, and it was a nightmare. I'm assuming that's Highway 1. He screamed, complained, assaulted, and was playing cruel towards everyone, again including me, he came into contact with. He couldn't make it any plainer that he did not want to be on this trip, in this place with me, and around these people. We separated less than a year later. He certainly showed his true colors. Okay, this is a little heavy because like I've seen a situation like this in real life, but like I cannot believe that he did all this on their 25th wedding anniversary. Like imagine you're going on with your partner, you're celebrating almost 3 decades of marriage, and the whole time your partner is being miserable and rude to everyone, including you who are supposed to be his wife, and then he just made sure that they knew he didn't want to be on this trip. And it's like, if you don't want to be on the trip so bad, just go home. You don't have to be here. Don't make everybody else's trip miserable because you don't want to be here or you're not having a good time. MW Productions, 10 years ago, the last 2 trips with my family, London and Honolulu. Let's just say I'm an adventurous eater and my family have very bland taste. It's embarrassing to go to London and eat at Pizza Hut and McDonald's. I actually like this one because it lightened up the mood a little bit, but that's really funny. Like, this guy said I'm an adventurous eater and my family have very bland taste. I just feel like, you know what, let people like what they like, but like, can you imagine you're going on vacation and you're eating at standard stores like Pizza Hut and McDonald's? Like, I could be home eating that. You spent all this money, try some new stuff. Like, even my sister, who's like such a picky eater and she's very selective in what she tries. I'm the exact opposite. I will try something first because I never know if I like it if I don't try it. And not to say that I'm adventurous in that. Like, I guess I'd say I'm an adventurous eater. Yeah, I like to try new things and at McDonald's and Taco Bell. Like, all right, girl.
Water. She's a little kid. Forget about it. Karen.
Why would you push somebody you don't know into the water? That's so weird. That's so weird. That's just weird behavior. You're at the beach, whatever. I mean, if you don't want to go into the water, then nobody should make you, but no worries. We don't have to fight about it, I don't think.
This lady keeps closing my window.
That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Like, don't get me wrong, I really like, because I'm a sleeper on planes. You know this if you've been here before. And it's like, I don't want the light, but also when it's not my window, sometimes the person next to you, even if it's a night flight and windows could be open, sometimes the person next to you wants to put their little reading light on. Is it annoying? Absolutely. But do I say anything? No, because like, that's life, man. We're still flying through the air, so I think I'm not gonna take that for granted and I'm just gonna be happy, you know? That I'm getting somewhere in 3 hours instead of like 30. Okay, I think that they like should have done something to help her, but also like if she was talking to me like this, I also wouldn't help her. You know what I mean? Like, lady, come on, it's kind of your fault, but at the same time, I don't think they should have just left without her. That's kind of savage.
What's going on? Why are you driving backwards? You were told what? This is, you're running over a kid, you're coming backwards. What's going on? You run over ropes over there. Don't think you didn't run over enemies. You run over ropes over there. You know, you're gonna the golf course just because you want to make a video? No. Don't give me any follow the rules, guys, or I gotta kick you out.
Wait, does this guy like work at the course? They're at a golf course, right? Does he work there, or is he just like a random guy who thinks he makes the rules? Because if he works there, very valid. But if he's just like a random guy who lives in the area, mind your damn business. What the hell? To come and yell at somebody, like, I don't know, you need to relax.
You're funny.
I know, man.
Oh, asshole.
She's just a Karen.
Alright, you guys, I'm calling cops.
You're a Karen.
What is wrong with you? All we were doing, ma'am, all we were doing was walking our dogs.
They're coming right now.
What is
All right.
wrong with you?
Call
Are
them.
you
Let's talk to
serious?
them. Let's talk to them.
Sammy, just let it be.
There's nothing wrong with me. You guys don't have tags. You're not allowed in here.
What's
Ma'am,
tags?
we see you. Can you hold Apollo?
Look at the thing.
Can you hold
The gate that you have open.
Why are you screaming at us for that? Ma'am, it's his birthday. We
There.
just wanted to
I don't care whose birthday it is. It's right there.
You're a
Get out.
bitch.
Where does it say that?
I mean, I agree. I don't care whose birthday it is, but unless it's mine. But I also don't think she should be being a Karen, really. There's another word I was gonna use that was inappropriate, and I'm glad that the word Karen was there to save me from cursing.
You can always add any toppings you want to.
Oh, that's tight. I don't know. I kind of want that one. I kind of want that one.
จะซื้อรถไฟมูล
Oh, I thought that was me.
ซาไหมบอกem ở đây lâu rồi mà. Bảo em ở đây 3 năm rồi. Dạ, có. Ngại chưa?
Oh, I love things like this when like people don't expect other people to like know the language they're speaking and then they do. Oh my god. Makes me even more upset than I already am on a daily basis that I can only speak English. And even then it's like a 50-50. But like people who can speak multiple languages, freaking shout out, because that's, I don't know, pretty cool in my opinion. I don't know. Some people seem to really not like it, but I think it's cool.